Saudi Arabia is at it again with yet another mind-blowing mega project, the Mukaab. Touted as a gateway to another world, this gigantic cube is so massive that it could house 20 Empire State Buildings inside it. Boasting a mesmerizing holographic dome that promises to transport visitors to other planets and magical realms, the Mukaab has sparked both awe and skepticism. Is this a mere viral marketing ploy, or will the Mukaab become reality? And if it does, when can the world expect to step into this futuristic wonderland? Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will explore Saudi Arabia's next mega project, the Mukaab. Saudi Arabia, a wealthy country in the Middle East known for its oil reserves, is now trying to diversify its economy and reduce its dependence on oil. To achieve this, the country has launched a massive project called Vision 2030, which focuses on developing the tourism industry. The largest project under this initiative is NEOM, a $1 trillion mega project that includes a 170-kilometer-long city, a floating port city called Octagon, and a ski resort called Triyen in the Arabian Desert. Recently, the CEO of NEOM announced that the city's infrastructure was already 20% complete, and the project has partnered with major companies like Oracle and NVIDIA for its city-wide AI technology. In addition, a new project has been announced to further enhance the country's tourism industry. Welcome to New Mukaab. This cube is the latest addition to Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. NEOM has drawn a lot of attention in the last few months, but Saudi Arabia doesn't want to neglect the kingdom's other big cities. That's why New Mukaab will be built in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia's capital. Riyadh is already a rapidly growing city. 50 years ago, it was a town with less than 500,000 citizens, but now it has more than 7 million, the third largest city in the Middle East. And according to the Saudi Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, the New Mukaab project will become the world's largest modern downtown. This new district is expected to take the growth of Riyadh to another level. It will be fitted out with more than 80 entertainment venues, several walking trails, a large museum, and at the center of it all, the colossal Mukaab. The Mukaab, meaning cube in Arabic, is set to become the new face of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia's capital, as part of the Vision 2030 initiative. The building is inspired by traditional Najdi architecture, with a beautiful surface that will shine in the sun and dominate the skyline. At 400 meters tall and 400 meters wide, it is technically a super tall skyscraper and could become the largest structure on Earth in terms of sheer volume, easily dwarfing other cube-shaped buildings like the Berlin Cube. It could fit 20 Empire State Buildings or almost 5 Boeing Everett factories inside its impressive dimensions. The Mukaab is set to be a monumental addition to Saudi Arabia's mega projects, following the theme of building simple geometric shapes at an enormous scale. But what will all this space be used for? The Mukaab cube aims to transport visitors into a surreal experience upon entering its colossal dome. With the aid of holographic technology, the dome will display various virtual realities, ranging from the depths of the ocean to the surface of Mars and even a mystical world. The aim is to provide an immersive experience unlike anything seen before. At the heart of the dome, there will be a spiral tower resembling a mushroom or anthill. This premium destination will house a range of facilities for tourists worldwide, including restaurants, hotel rooms, observation platforms, cinemas, and theaters. The massive cube will enclose the dome and the tower, with skyscraper-like towers at the four corners, and the top of the cube featuring lakes, lawns, and trees. Whether it is feasible to construct a lake on top of a building of this scale remains to be seen. How impressed are you by the above information? Let us know in the comment section. So why is the Mukaab cube shaped? The cube design of the Mukaab has been chosen for its efficiency in accommodating the advanced technologies necessary for the overall immersive experience. The specifics of how the virtual worlds will be displayed are not yet clear, but the technology will be hidden in the space between the Belgiardome and the outer cube. A robust array of joists and beams will be required to support the gardens on top of the cube, along with the skyscraper-like towers at each corner. However, whether this will be enough to support the largest roof in the world and the garden on top remains to be seen. The iconic cube-shaped design of the Mukaab is intended to give Riyadh a unique landmark, instantly recognizable among other major cities worldwide, such as the Eiffel Tower in Paris or the Statue of Liberty in New York. Some critics have drawn comparisons between the Mukaab and the Kaaba, the most sacred site in Islam, located in Mecca, another city in Saudi Arabia. However, others have dismissed the similarity, pointing out that the Kaaba is not the only cube-shaped building in the world. Additionally, as the Saudi crown is Muslim, it is highly unlikely that they would intentionally build an offensive, Kaaba-shaped building, so the resemblance is most likely coincidental. Overall, the announcement of the Mukaab project has generated excitement and intrigue among the public. But everyone has the same question: will the Mukaab really be built? Construction hasn't started yet, but in theory, it will begin in the next few months. Saudi Arabia has promised that the project will open to the public in 2030, just like the other Vision 2030 projects, including the Line, the Octagon, and Triana. Compared to the Line, this project is probably easier to achieve. Nevertheless, it would pretty much still be the biggest mega project ever built. That's why its outcome is hard to predict. So let's break it down into 3 different scenarios. The first scenario, which would be most desirable for Saudi Arabia, is if construction on the cube begins within the next few months and is completed by 2030 as planned. The 400-meter-tall structure would become a new icon for Riyadh and attract a growing number of visitors from around the world, making it one of the most popular destinations on the planet. However, this scenario is not without its challenges and obstacles, which leads us to consider the second possible scenario. The financial feasibility of the Mukaab project is already being questioned by financial experts. They are skeptical about how Saudi Arabia will be able to afford yet another ambitious mega-project and where they will find the funding for it. Dr. Andreas Krieg, a Middle Eastern studies expert at King's College London, has already expressed doubts, saying the finances of all of this are not entirely secured. In response to CNN's inquiry about the project's financing, the Public Investment Fund stated that financial details have not been disclosed yet, but will be soon. However, the success of the project will largely depend on foreign investment. Saudi Arabia aims to attract more than $100 billion annually by 2030 to finance projects like the Mukaab. But currently, they are nowhere near that figure, and generating enough hype to attract foreign investors is not guaranteed, especially in the face of accusations of human rights violations made against Vision 2030 by Amnesty International. This could leave a mark on the entire project and potentially discourage foreign investors. Even if Saudi Arabia does manage to raise the required funds, there is still a significant challenge that it will need to overcome. Is this mega project even technologically possible? The holograms that are proposed to be used in the Mukaab are still in the realm of science fiction, and while companies like Lightfield Lab have made significant advancements, they are not yet on the scale required for the dome of the Mukaab. Instead, giant LED screens, similar to those being used in the MSG Sphere in Las Vegas, could provide a similar effect. However, the Mukaab screen would need to be at least 20 times larger, which raises doubts about whether such a screen could be built. Another significant challenge is the giant lake that is proposed to be located on the roof of the cube. The weight of millions of liters of water would place significant stress on the structure, requiring it to be built incredibly sturdily and be completely waterproof. If the lake were to leak, it would damage the expensive technology underneath it. Without sufficient funding and the technology to support it, the Mukaab may never be finished. These challenges highlight the risks and uncertainties involved in this ambitious project. However, there is a third scenario. The cube may be built eventually, but in a scaled-down, less grandiose form. It could be reduced in height from 400 meters to 200 meters or even smaller. Even at a height of 100 meters, it would still hold the title of the world's largest cube-shaped building and be a remarkable spectacle. It would undoubtedly fall short of the original designs, but it would still be an improvement over nothing at all. The future remains uncertain, and it's difficult to predict what will occur next. One thing is certain, though. The coming years are set to be captivating. When 2030 finally arrives, the Mukaab, the Line, and other pioneering projects may open their doors to the public, or they may never come to fruition. That's all for this video. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Cube, Saudi Arabia's next mega project. We hope you found this exploration of the architecture, design, and technology behind this groundbreaking structure as fascinating as we did. Keep an eye out for updates on the progress of the Cube and its opening to the public, as we continue to bring you the latest news on the world's most awe-inspiring constructions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content, and we'll see you in the next video.